Ooh, that sounds fresh. That's so fresh. Some would say it's the freshest thing they've heard all week. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Happy Sunday. Here I am in wide format. That looks a little weird. I don't know if I love it, but we're rolling with it for now because I've got my wide angle lens on the camera. Why, you ask? I can't say yet, but it's for a video that's upcoming. I was testing something out. I hope you guys are doing well. Good to see a few faces that I definitely recognize, and I saw a couple of people in the chat ahead of time that I didn't recognize, and that's always fun. If you guys could do me a huge favor as we start off tonight, hit that like button on your way in. It lets more people know that we're live doing the damn thing. It might not be a super long stream tonight because your boy had a little bit too much sugar today on Mother's Day, and I don't mean for that to sound weird in any way. I just mean that we had s'mores. We made s'mores, and then I had some ice cream as well, and I'm probably gonna sugar crash big time at some point. So if you see me start yawning, it's not because I'm so bored, it's just because I'm a literal infant child that ate too much sugar and is going to pass out from lack of nappage. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Ascension, for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, dude. Good to see you in the chat, as always. And Nunez, Stefan, Jay, and Ooga Booga, everybody else I see piling in. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. New episode of 7 on Sunday is out now, if you haven't seen it yet. You can check that out after the stream. But for now, we're going to get into the music, and we're starting it off with a ripping banger. Mr. Drown73, welcome back. Good to see you again. One of our mods is back with us. after a short hiatus, but the champ is back in the building, undefeated. Here we go. It's the Hives with Bogus Operandi, a banger of a comeback single. Their first new album in over 10 years is coming out soon, and I'm excited. I'm not the biggest Hives fan in the world, but god dang, Tyrannosaurus Hives was my album that got me into them, and damn, they've got a certain quality to them that's just so immersive, fun, upbeat, punky, and original. And I love the music video for this as well. The Evil Dead homage on it is awesome. I highly recommend checking that out. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit, guys. I realize that was probably a little loud. But let me know, as always, how we're sounding. If you want to submit a song, use the top link in the description down below. Let's go. Bogus Operandi. What's up, Machine Gun Philly and Trance? Good to see some familiar faces. So consistent, this band. Like I said, I was never like #1 fan in the world or anything, but I've consistently come back to a lot of their biggest hits. Hold on just a second, Steven. Let me double check a setting. I need to adjust something too so that you guys, if you want to submit your own stuff again, I need to change it. Give me just a moment. Love the riff on this so much. Just so... I don't know. It kind of takes me back to the 2000s, but it still feels very fresh. What's up, Shooting Films? Tyler and Right Play. Good to see you guys. Hot Stanky Garbage. Hell of a username. Brandy. Bogus Operandi, yeah. An obvious thumbs up for sure. Just added this to my best of the year playlist recently. I love how big the riff sounds too. It just feels very climactic. I could see this fitting in an action movie or a horror movie, actually. Speaking of Evil Dead. Has anyone seen the new Evil Dead? I can't remember if we talked about that on stream or not, but I really, really dug it. It wasn't the best or anything. I like the 2013 one more, but still solid. All right, all the settings should be updated. If anyone was trying to send something in and it wasn't letting you. And if not, then Dash App works. I got yours, Steven. Oh, nice request, by the way. Hell yeah. Mr. Drown starting us off with a hell of a banger. Jukebox, thank you for sending one in, my dear. I'm going to say meh, personally. My dude, Brandon, I appreciate you sharing it with me. Again, it just felt very, very, I guess, safe for exactly what if someone had been like, what do you think Tremonti sounds like? You know, the side project of the Alter Bridge guitarist Mark Tremonti. I would have guessed something along those lines. Solid enough voice to me. He just doesn't stand out from the pack a ton. But at the same time, I thought the riff was pretty strong. The main riff that guided the song. Solid enough, but I'm going to stand by my meh. So, new single from The Warning, guys. This one is called More. Mark J sent us this one. Let's listen. Let's see what... Actually, please don't. Actually, please. Is this COVID related? Oh. A thumbs up for The Warning for sure, by the way. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you submitting that one. Queue is open, everyone. Get your requests in. It sounds like I need an open phone line. That would be fun to have you guys call in for like a radio type show. You could tell me about your request. Maybe someday if I could like get a business phone number. But then how do I know that the number's not getting leaked? You know what I mean? And then I'm just getting calls 24/7. Can't be having that. All right. Sorry. This one is from Jason Stuber. Heard this recently, and it gives off a very nice 80s vibe. Okay. This is Far Away. Let's see who this is by. I really like it. Almost has like kind of a slick tropicality to it. Sacred Skin is the artist. Hey, Mr. Drown. Thank you, my dude. I would not doubt it, Mark. To be quite honest, they deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, get that coin, warning. Far away for far too long, trains. It is a great name. I like it too. Whew. This is a whole vibe already. I'm only pausing because Stefan said something about Sacred Skins, a great name. I swear to God, I thought of a really great band name last night. What was I watching? I think I was watching we were watching a music documentary because we recently finally caved and paid for another month of Apple TV Plus because there's a few things that I want to watch on there, like the new Michael J. Fox documentary. But we were watching a documentary about 1971, the year that changed everything, the year that music changed everything. And I think it's like an 8-episode miniseries. We've seen the first 3 so far, I believe. But there was a name that was said. I can't remember what it was. Somebody just talking offhandedly in the documentary. And I was like, that would make a great band name. And I don't think it's been used. And I didn't write it down. And now I don't remember. So, sorry to anyone that was relying on me to name your next band. Spinal Tap. That was it. If the music is a little too low, no worries. We can turn it up. Let me know if this sounds better. This sounds like a whole ass vibe, Jason. I am loving this, to be quite honest. It's tickling this deep sense of... I could see this one being a huge earworm that I come back to a lot. Saved. Love the artwork for this too, by the way. Here, let me see if I can show you guys real quick. I like that. Isn't that nice? That's nice. Hey, what's up, Kate Gomid? I hope I said your name right. Hope you're doing well. Hey, represent. There you go, Philly. Manic Street Preachers Supremacy. Oh, we hella vibing. More like this. All right, Jason. Breaking it out. You're just gonna lay that one down first casually like it's nothing. It's like playing a Blue Eyes White Dragon in Yu-Gi-Oh! And just walking away like, it's no big deal. You're a pretty good mind reader, I gotta say. You got the palm for it, I guess. How am I supposed to hate this song when it's bopping this hard? How? I know, and for a Nickelback cover, too. I miss you. I've loved you all along. I keep breathing. All right, this next one, Steven, unfortunately, having trouble with Streamlabs tonight. I got this one via Cash App, so we're going to listen to Free Yourself by Jessie Ware. I have listened to this album 3 times now, and I can confidently say that it is somewhere in my top 10 favorites that I've heard so far this year. An absolute masterclass of a pop album. I never got around to the entirety, I don't think, of What's Your Pleasure when it came out. 2020 was crazy, we know. But going back to that now and just liking this one, I think even more, it's been a good couple of weeks for me and pop music. We'll leave it at that. Let's vibe out. Free Yourself, Jessie Ware. I was actually just listening to Beautiful People Right before the stream. Right after my mom left. Free yourself, self. Me trying to pull off the vocals, looking like a fool next to the pop seamstress over here. Don't stop. I'm ready to hit the club. Somebody give me a drink. Freak Me Now has really grown on me, to be honest. But I agree. Begin Again was submitted at the last stream, and that's what got me to check out the album. Or maybe it was the stream before that, but recently. Fell in love. Oh, nice, Tom. I always like to see Jesse getting some more exposure. I say always, now that I'm a fan. But I think Begin Again is maybe the top song on the album. That could be my bias of hearing it first, but all around, though, there's not any misses on the album. You know what I mean? I would like to pick this up on vinyl. Absolutely. I know, right? Exactly, shooting phones. Yourself, keep on running up the mountain top. I'm gonna stop. Hey, thank you, Ghislaine. Gagne? I think I said that completely wrong. I don't know. Don't stop. I'm not hella crazy about the bridge here. I think it kind of zaps the energy just ever so slightly, but at the same time, it builds it back up really nicely too. I can't really complain. You know what I mean? Like this, right here, we're right on the cusp. I feel fed there. Absolute banger. Thank you so much for sharing that one with us in the chat, Steven. Totally banging. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Ooga Booga. How about this? Quick show of hands right now in the chat. Let me know if you're having trouble with Streamlabs. Because I have seen at least Ooga Booga and Steven having trouble. Let me flip one I'm going to try one last thing, because Streamlabs, it's kind of like playing with a Ouija board. You never know exactly what you're going to get or what's going to happen when you move a slider or flip a switch. It could just completely have a nervous breakdown and start, I don't know, doing the complete opposite of what I wanted to. Or sometimes it's just like the number one, like, oh yeah, this is so easy and intuitive. They love to go back and forth. Okay. It looks like I have both of those connected. Disconnect and reconnect. Did I try unplugging it and plugging it back in? All right, give it a try now. If not, then I have no idea, and I'm super sorry. I really am. That bums me out when Streamlabs likes to cut the legs off of the stream. Purple light behind you, is that a Mania reference? Obviously. You know, the gentle rolling of the tide. I could see in the horizon that I, Peter Wentz. I still like my skit that I did at the beginning of that Mania review. And hopefully this will be out this week, the first one of these. I've been testing a couple of formats for this, for the new shorts series that I'm going to do, but essentially it's going to be called, do I want to give it away? Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, John. Report card reviews. It's going to be fun. I'm trying to, like I said, I've gone through a couple of different iterations. I've written like 3 different versions of one script for a 60-second video, I know. But I'm trying to kind of fine-tune it before I put out a pilot, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find a line between conveying genuine opinions that I have, but doing it in a somewhat comedic or ironic way where I play a slight character version of myself. Again, it's kind of been in its testing phases, but we'll get to it. And also this week, I should be shooting my vinyl update video. I've pulled all of the albums that are going to be featured in it. I'm just waiting for one more to arrive this week. It's my Temples album for their most recent album, Exotico. The pressing was delayed. Once that finally gets here, hopefully this week, then I will shoot that and have it out ASAP. And another new SOS for the next 3 weeks in a row also. I did give it away, didn't I, shooting films? Look at that lack. I'm like Dory out here with my lack of short-term memory. Wow, I've still got Far Away by Sacred Skin stuck in my head. I almost just started humming it out loud. Thank you, Misa Life, for sending one in. All right, let's get back to the queue. Let's see what we got next from Jukebox. Vampires Lyrics, The Red Apes. Hell of a name. We just got beastly animals everywhere. Top 3 vinyl pressings in my collection. God, that is a really tough ask off the top of my head, but I know one of my favorites is my tricolor pressing of Stovall by Microwave. I've got my Sing the Sorrow pressing AFI that's super rare, and it's in really good shape. It's on red vinyl. It's never been repressed as far as I know, at least not like officially. You know, there's bootlegs and stuff, but I have a legit 2003 pressing of Sing the Sorrow by AFI. And if I had to throw one more random one in there, I don't know why I can't think of one that's like super, super amazing off the top of my head. Do I have any of my vinyls signed? I don't think so. What's a really cool pressing? I don't know. I'll have to get back to you. All right, let's go. Vampires. Okay, this is your band song. Gotcha. All right, let me read your message you sent here. Been a fan of yours for a bit now. Had some music from my cartoon band, The Red Apes. I made this song on a ship while on deployment for the Marines. Wow, hope it's not terrible, ? All right, I'm going to skim it back. Sorry, reading through the message there. Let me actually hear this and focus. It is a very intriguing name, isn't it, Philly? I have to say, it feels very 80s to me so far. I like the darkness. Kind of feels ominous. I kind of dig the lo-fi quality of this. It kind of works for the vibe and that really deep bass. Adds a lot of texture to this song. Hey, thank you, Ciroc Sim. Appreciate it. It's apin' time. Stefan, that sounds too close to another word. You're one letter away from a permaban. Newgrounds vibe. Oh, God. Yeah, that Avenged Sevenfold song is something else. I only laughed because I was just shrouded in fire smoke from a fire pit earlier. I do not like We Love You at all, for the record. It's interesting, to be quite honest, like, no bullshit. Like, I genuinely thought that it had an interesting kind of caveat to it. It was kind of lo-fi in nature, but, like, it's not like the production sounded like ass or anything. Like, genuinely, I liked the darkness of the song and the kind of filtration system that you used on the vocals there. It kind of added to the cloudy vibe of the song, so I appreciate that. I think the bass throughout the song and just kind of that driving factor it had, and what sounded like maybe like a synth or something on there, I thought that was probably the best part of the song. And yeah, all around, solid job, dude. Especially you made and recorded that on a ship. I mean, hell yeah. Sounds awesome. And speaking of the red apes and ships, that makes me think of gorillas on Plastic Island. All right, let's see what we got from Galanye next. Fitting In. This is their song, I believe, so correct me on the pronunciation for your artist name. Apologies. Oh, nice work there, Pooled In. All done in GarageBand. Edit name, what do you have a link for? SoundCloud or something else? If so, then you can just send me the link in the message. Just make sure that the link is included along with the donation amount. Ready to crawl the streets at night. Hold up, I'm gonna need my shades for this one. It's apron time. I meant apron time, as everybody else said. I legit think this sounds pretty cool. It's kind of got this, like, chirpy trap vibe to it. I like it. If this is your work as a producer, if that's a beat, like, that would be fire for a song. Like, no cap. Is that what the kids say? No cap, for sure. On God. All cap, on God. All cap, for sure. All cap, no facts on Lucifer. All cap, no facts on, I don't know. I need a word other than God. What's the opposite of God? I know Satan's the obvious answer to that, but it doesn't roll off the tongue, okay? Charlie Bronson, what do we got here, Mr. Drown? Let's see your request. What have you added to the queue, my friend? Oh, a little Black Honey. Nice. Digging the scuzz. On science. All cap, no facts. On science, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Magnets. All caps. Dub, no ratio, you fell on. What'd you fall on? This has got some cool vibes. I like the pedal effect on this guitar here. I like that it seems to like have a very heavy dose of sarcasm in the lyrics too. I think this is another save for me, if I'm being quite honest. Let's get it. Done. All cap, no facts on science. Done. It kind of sounds like the part in the work, move it, fashion babe. What is it? Work it, move that bitch crazy, walk, fashion baby. I'm a free bitch, baby. What song is that? Lady Gaga. Oh, Bad Romance. Duh. That's what it reminded me of there. I don't know why that instantly popped in my head when I heard this section. Right here. Baby, work that bitch crazy. I don't know. Am I crazy? Probably. Rise against, you mean? Oh, now the Streamlabs bot decides to show up? Thanks, you're 37 minutes late. I dig it. Requests are open, guys. Use the top link in the description or the pinned comment if you would like to send in a song. The queue is almost empty at the moment, so now's your time to shine if you want to submit something. Next week, we're doing bad songs, the worst songs of all time. So take the good while you can get it. It's a big scuzzy rock song. I dig it. Oh, sorry, Dr. Theo. I hope the shift goes well, though. Hang in there. Apologies. 7 on Sunday. I gotta stick to the branding, right? I stream it 7 on Sunday. That's all I can do. That's all I'm allowed to do. All right, Miss a Life sent this next one in. This is What About Today by American Hi-Fi. That is a throwback. I was a fan of these guys back in the day. I had this album. Definitely throwback vibes. What is that? There's some song, Blue Sky or something like that. Flavor of the Week. What About Today? Let's go. What about today? It's Mother's Day. Hey, musical opinions, Miss Alive, totally subjective. If you're not a Billy Joel fan, we'll see. I mean, every artist out there, for the most part, has some rough parts of their discography, especially if they've been around long enough. So I'm curious to see what you guys bake up for that. Yeah, for sure, Shooting Phones. Absolutely. We'll do a free request here in just a moment, chat a bit, and see what else rolls into the queue. Go ahead and get your free... If you have not submitted a song already or are not planning to, general chat is open right now. You can submit a name of a song and an artist for me, and I'll pick it random. Sorry to talk over that, by the way. I'm skipping back. This came out in 2001, if I'm not mistaken. Start drip dropping them, Mr. Drown. The all-American Wi-Fi. The modern version of the band. I'll give it 1 horn up out of 2 horns up. That just looks like a middle finger, kind of, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. you doing with your life? Insert clip of that, me playing with this statue. Child at heart, what can I say? I get distracted easily. But all I know are mainstream popular bands and songs. I mean, that's okay. We're not here to be like, oh my God, fuck mainstream music. You know, I listen to plenty of mainstream artists. I mean, everybody's definition of mainstream is different, let's be honest. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? Like, in my opinion, as long as you're like not just sitting around listening to like the same 1, 2, 3 artists over and over again on an infinite loop and try out some new stuff from time to time, then you're in the clear. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jason, for sending one in. But for now, let's pick a free request. Let's see what we've got in the chat. I see a decent amount coming through. Let me scroll around, up, down, and point stop. Boom. All right. I landed on Machine Gun Philly's message, actually, that said, American Hi-Fi is so underrated. Flavor of the Week is an all-time song. It is a huge banger. All right, let's shuffle it up again, and stop. All right. I landed on Suburbia by Press Club. Great song and band. All right. Thank you, Mark Bickley. Congrats. Let's get yours up here. Suburbia by Press Club. I kind of like that. The Jesus of Suburbia, the Jesus of Press Club. The Jesus of Press Club Suburbia. All right, let's go. Thank you, Rick Taylor, for submitting a song. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Yes, Savior Mode and the other song from that 2-song EP. I like both of them. Last to Know. Wise decision shooting films. This came out in 2018, if anyone's curious. There's a song name for you guys, an artist. Thank you, Mr. Drown. Oh, I know the script. Yeah, R.I.P. to Mark from the script. I heard about that a couple of weeks ago. That is tragic. Hate to hear that. Guys, if you're just walking into the stream now, if you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It lets more people know that we're live. Thank you. You lightweight, Mr. Drone. I dig this. It almost sounds like it would be older. That's why I had to double check on the year there. It's really getting some punch to it as it goes on. I dig it. I think this sounds dope. This is Suburbia by Press Club. If I had to have guessed, I was thinking like turn of the century, but no, this came out in 2018 according to Spotify. Sounds good to me. I'm going to toss it in my 2010s, in my 10s playlist. Let's pop that in there. Boom. There we go. I think I'll give it a like too. I think I want to hear it again. I like it. I think I want to hear the full song undistracted too. I dig it. Thank you so much for that. And congrats on the free request there. Who was that again that submitted that? Well, sorry, I can't remember your name. I think it was Mark something. But thank you. All right, let's get to Jason's now. Oh boy, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. Wow, I'm just gonna let you guys see it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna see how many of you recognize the name. They had a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 in the States. Inner Love Energy. I have no idea if anyone's going to like this, Jason said, but this new song from Magic is better than it has any right to be, at least in my opinion. Thank you, Steven. I got your next one. Your next two, sorry. I mean, it's better than Rude already. Kind of a vibe. I'll be 100,000% honest and say that I had no idea that they even continued on past Rude. I think maybe that was just my will at the time to stop hearing that stupid fucking song. But that's just me. I hated Rude. Thank you, Kyle Hommel. Appreciate you sending a song in. I hated Rude. And I got my ears punished for a long time, but this feels a bit more like a palate cleanser. So I can kind of vibe with this. They gotta keep the. I mean, how else do you know it's magic without the exclamation point and the all caps? All caps, no facts on science. Come on, Nunez, keep up. Spherical. It kind of reminds me of the vibe, like the kind of easygoing vibe of Locked Out of Heaven or something by Bruno Mars. Something off of that album, I should say, Unorthodox Jukebox. A couple of the cuts on that album were a little more rock-oriented, but still definitely pop sensibilities, kind of throwback. Honestly, light thumbs up. I wasn't expecting it to be as solid as it is, but that's not a bad song. I don't think I would come back to it a ton, but I would not be mad if I heard that on the radio at all. Whereas if I was out and about and, say, Rude popped up, I mean, I'd be looking for the nearest window. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think Magic ever did have any other hits. I'm pretty positive. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know a human too? Like, wow. Poetry to my ears. And speaking of poetry, I did that transition on purpose for sure. Definitely not an accident. This is Dead Poetic. Steven sent me this one. This is the Dream Club Murders. Thank you, Stephen Pauls. Who's got the lighter? Let's spark the fire. Gwen Stefani, what a genius. So this was released on Capital Christian Music Group in 2004. That sounds like that would put them in the elite club of your Reliant K's and your Stellar Carts and your Switchfoots and your Skillets of the era. Not associating them quality wise. I'm just saying that scene, the Christian rock scene that was so relatively popular in the early, mid, and even in some regards, I guess some of the bands carried over a little bit into the 2010s. Somehow it feels like Skillet's the only one that kept going, and it should not have been them that kept making music routinely. Oh god, the nightmares. They live up here, Skillet. They live up here. And here. Just do the emo screamo scene stuff of the time, but make it about the Lord. I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with like how solid the production on this song is. It's holding up. Like I thought, like going into this, like I was looking at the description of the video. I was like, oh boy, could be rough. But it was produced by Aaron Sprinkle, who worked heavily with another band in that scene that I like a lot, Anne Berlin. He was their primary go-to guy. So that kind of explains why. I mean, Aaron Sprinkle, he worked on, you know, more mainstream stuff as well, but this it doesn't sound super dated to me. It's of its time. Obviously, I can tell it came out in the 2000s, but at least it sounds solid. It still packs a punch to it, and those guitars have a really nice balance. Somebody remind Mr. Drown to order food. I actually added a few songs from last week's stream to the Reaction Stream Hall of Fame. Check out the playlist. It's linked in the description if you're curious. They're at the bottom of that playlist. I added 3 new ones. But first, let me take a selfie. And then beat drops like diarrhea for like 15 minutes. Well, that makes sense, Chris, that they would be on the same label, access to the same producers. I appreciate that they actually seem to be taking a few, like, risks with the song, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like they're bowling with the bumpers on, you know what I mean? That could have just been the most stereotypical, like, Christian rock song, you know what I mean? Dream Club Murders. I think I'll actually put that in my 2000s playlist. I kind of enjoyed that. More than I thought I would, to be quite honest. Dead Poetic. Must not have been on that album. Dead Poetic, Dream Club Murder. Okay, there we go. Got it. I was backwards. I was thinking Dream Club Murders was the name of the artist for a split second, and my brain was like, nah. Thank you, Fusion Wolf. All right, let's get back to the queue. Up next, we've got one from Rick Taylor, Alinium, Back to You with All Time Low. I think I might have sampled this. I think I might have sampled a little snippet of this somewhere. I don't believe maybe somebody submitted this. I can't remember. I remember thinking it was very meh, if I'm quite honest. I'm not a huge Alinium guy. It's funny you ask about Slowly, Slowly, Samaj, because I was just listening to that song the other day that I have saved from the stream, but no, I haven't taken a deeper plunge. I should, though. I really like that song. It's so catchy. Blueprint. That's the song that I love from Slowly Slowly. I love that song. I really do. It almost made my best songs list. I like the name of that album. Dang, Daisy Chain. Okay, I got it up on my Spotify. Why not? I mean, to be honest, it's sounding a little stronger than a lot of the stuff that we actually got on the All Time Low album. Make of that what you will. Damn, he actually does sound really good. Maybe, I could be totally wrong. I don't think I actually heard more than a few seconds of this. It's really not, Rick. You're right. I was just kind of thinking about how the lack of electronics, like it wasn't just like, I don't know, a Chainsmokers drop or something like that. Alex sounds better here. The vocal production and just his tenor and range sounds a lot better than what he delivered on a lot of the album. That was just very messy on Tell Me I'm Alive. I honestly haven't come back to the album at all. Zero. Goose egg. Damn, I'm glad we got that before it dipped out there. I mean, he clearly put a lot of effort into the collaboration. Like, I can vibe with it. I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna say a light thumbs up. Not bad. I could jam to it. It was better than I was expecting given the quality of some of the recent Millennium tracks that I've not been super keen on, in addition to the All Time Low album. Sorry for the chat going wild on screen. I don't know why it does that. It lags sometimes. It's a little slow, okay? I'm sorry. It's a slow poke. I jammed some songs from Tell Me I'm Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. For a while there, when it came out as a single, I was jamming Modern Love. I think that's a solid song. The English Blood track, I think, is pretty good as well. But I don't know. I think I still have a couple of them saved to my liked songs on Spotify, but just didn't leave much with me that I really cared about. All right, this next one from Kyle Hommel, Plush, Left Behind. Queue is still open for now, guys. If you want to submit a song, use the top link in the description or the pinned comment, and make sure you include the link to the YouTube audio, video, whatever it is. Make sure it's a YouTube link for it to play here, and if not, if you've got something outside of YouTube, let me know, and we'll see if we can make it happen. Kyle said some more talent from my area. Mariah Formica, I hope I said that right, went to the same high school as my mom. Okay. Damn, that sounds painful as fuck. Gasoline burning in your blood. Just imagine. I appreciate the vividness of that image, but like, good God. I'm just imagining my veins catching fire like tiny dynamite fuses. That sounds horrific. That sounds like a trap for the next Saw movie. I totally disagree with that, Miss Alive. I mean, yeah, in years, because Wake Up Sunshine was 3 years ago, but I think that's their second best album. It was only album before last, and they're one of those bands that I will give them the benefit of the doubt. I think that they'll bounce back. They do a bad album, a rough, weaker album, mixed reception, they bounce back. Let me peel back that chorus there. It was a very good album, Chris. Your mom thinks Pitbull is hot? Well, tell your mom that I agree. Dolly. Nickelback ranked one day. Maybe after their next album. Is that coming this year? They're opening for The Warning. Nice. Have fun. I like the sound. She's got a really thunderous voice. It sounds like it would fill a room. So have fun at that show. I'm enjoying it. Boom. Opening for The Warning. That makes a lot of sense. I think that totally I love when tour bills actually make sense. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, let's go see Slipknot and Machine Gun Kelly is opening. Obviously, that would never happen, the beef. But you know what I mean. It's like polar opposite. It's like when the Boys of Summer tour, Fall Out Boy, I remember back in the day. It was Fall Out Boy, Wiz Khalifa, and Hoodie Allen. Like, that's interesting. And remember the disaster? Remember Blink-182, Lil Wayne? Remember the mashup that they did that sounded like a fucking atomic bomb going off in my ear because it was so cursed? Yeah, that happened. It was a thing. It happened in 2019. Look up Lil Wayne just like storming off stage. Apparently Blink fans just weren't good enough for Lil Wayne, and he dropped off the tour like 6 dates in or something. Total bullshit, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not even a Lil Wayne hater, but like, come on, dude. Like, you knew what you were signing up for. Like, doing a co-headlining tour with Blink-182, and then you just kind of left them high and dry. That's a little fucked. All right, Mr. Drown, you got some more Black Honey for us. This is Heavy. Heavy's the name of the song. I haven't heard it. I don't know if it's heavy. It could be the lightest feather floating through. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, good. It's heavy as well. Maybe. Fake out and it just moves into a classical piece after the intro. I think Bad Omen's last album had some good songs. I don't think it was a great album, though. A lot of misses for me. Ziggy Marley for Van Halen. That's interesting. I could see some crossover in those fans, though. I remember there was this one artist that opened for the 1975 in 2016, and I was like, what the fuck? Love that Mustang in the video. That's like my dream car right there. I'm not like a car guy or anything by any means. I think that's a Mustang. Hold up, let me skip it back just a hair. Yeah, that's got to be a Mustang right there for sure. I don't know much about cars, but that's the butt of a Mustang right there. Boom. Damn, look at that ass. Not that ass. Look at that ass. Matt Healy opened for the 19... That would be the most 1975 thing of all time. Matty Healy opening for them. It is. I can see why your mind went there, Trains, but no. Side note, I think that Mikey Way has a signature Mustang bass with Fender, and wow, that thing is sexy. I love Mikey Way from MCR's bass. That's a sexy one, for sure. Hey, Ratitude, Dog from Ratitude, good to see you. We were just talking shit about Weezer and how we all could stop partying. You know, I completely forgot, Blaze. You're totally right. It did come out. That slipped my mind. That shows you how forgettable it was. Jesus. I like these little peppery drums. It's got a nice vibe to it. Nice, Jason. Major score. We're going to do a pre-request after this one, so pop in the chat if you like. Give me a name of a song and an artist, but I'm only going to pick if you haven't submitted one already for anyone else in the chat. This is kind of a vibe, isn't it? It's got just enough grit in the mix. Still heavy. Yeah, it's super catchy. Sticky little hook there. I really, really like the chorus on it. Kind of a post-chorus vibe to it as well. Kind of a post-chorus vibe. What am I talking about? I like the post-chorus, okay? That's what I mean. Oh, he's here. Can't stop partying. You can't hide behind anonymity there, dog from Attitude. I see you. And if I land on yours... Oh, God. Well, there is always a chance, huh? All right. Give it a few more seconds here, and then I'm going to scroll and pick. Oh, nice. That's one I haven't seen in a while. I see a few good ones. Oh, nice. I see some Manic Street Preachers. Can't stop partying. Stefan, watch me land on yours. And then I have to do it anyways. Quick, everybody spam can't stop partying in the chat. All right, before that actually catches up to me. Let's go. Scrolling and stop. Boom. Give me this one. All right. I landed on the only message here. Oh, wait, no, that actually is a request. I'm sorry. I thought that I thought that was not a request at first. I thought somebody was just telling me something. All right, I landed on Chris's playlist, Sugar If I Can't Change Your Mind. That's why I was like, you can't change my mind about what? Sugar, yes, please, won't you come and put it down on me? Wait, who is the artist? Sugar. If I Can't Change Your Mind, of course. Hey, Dayton Hamilton, good to see you, my dude. Welcome. Then after that, we've got a Ministry song that Steven has sent in. Change your mind. All right, let's give this a go. Ooh, I'm going to turn that down a hair. Don't believe I've heard this. Came out in 92, right after I was born. Damn. I've heard one other song off of the Inner Shikari album, but I have not heard the full album. I think I heard this, whatever the single after Set Me on Fire was. Those are the only two I've heard. I heard some people were divided on that Inner Shikari. Hey, what's up, Nate? Oh, nice. I thought that voice sounded familiar. I was like, damn, but the 90s have a lot of those voices that it's like, I know you sound familiar, but are you somebody? Are you who I think maybe you are? Husker Du were fucking badass. Something off of Zen Arcade was up on shuffle last weekend that I was jamming to. I am, Steven. Only slightly, though. super musically pleasant song. Like, just kind of does. I can see why a lot of people would be super nostalgic for this. It's kind of got a timeless feel to it. Yes, it hurts. That does. I think that sounds familiar. I'm not a huge Who fan, but I mean, I like a lot of their big albums. I mean, Who's Next, Tommy. Not as much the later stuff, like It's Hard. I haven't heard any of the like albums newer than It's Hard in full. My mom's doing well, Dayton. She's doing pretty good. Unfortunately, my dad's having some trouble with his health. Nothing too serious at the moment, but hanging in there. He's got a couple of pinched nerves in his back, which on top of his Parkinson's is really tough for him. I'm hoping to do a video with my dad for Father's Day this year, but depending on how he's feeling, we'll have to see if that happens. I hope it does. I hope we can make it happen. I would like to. Good to preserve those memories and, you know, share music with my dad and stuff. It's always fun. I'm going to say it's a thumbs up for me. That was Bob Mould from Husker Du and another project that Sugar, I wasn't super familiar with. Thanks, Cable B. Appreciate you. All right, let's move into the song that Stephen Paul sent us. This is Ministry, No W, and the YouTube link that I clicked on has the Tony Hawk's Underground 2 artwork for it, so maybe this might be nostalgic for some people. No W. No dub for you. Ah, that's unfortunate, Kyle. I'm sorry to hear that. If you don't mind me asking, how old is your uncle? My dad's in his late 60s. Unfortunately, with Parkinson's, it's not something that you can ever recover from. It's not curable as of right now, but thanks to people like Michael J. Fox, someday I think it will be. We listened to a Ministry song last week that I know I wasn't crazy about. We'll see how I feel about this one. Let me turn that up a hair. Sounded like I thought I heard, maybe I'm just having a fucking Mandela effect out here, but I thought I heard Tony Hawk in the lyrics. It's a very different band, indeed, The Who, without Keith Moon and Whistle. Yeah, indeed. Peppermint time. How's my chinchilla? Thank you for asking. I will tell you in just a moment, because this is intense music to be talking about chinchillas too. I mean, I think in the context of a game like Tony Hawk's, shredding some fucking rails, shredding the gnar, I could see it. Outside of that, I don't know. It's just a little noisy without a cause to me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot going on. Throwing a lot at you really fast. And it's like, all right, where are we going? We're still just driving. Where are we going? I actually have, Nunez, because I was considering doing a short on it. And I still may. A report card review. I have heard the album. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. Based on, I thought I was going to hate it after hearing like Waffle House.
Thank you. Good night.
Wow, that was intense. Definitely got some sarcasm picked up on in the lyrics, but still, it was just a very all-out assault. Not, I don't think I'm a Ministry fan. I think I can. I don't know. It might be a bit early. There's probably more eras as they went along. Thank you, Life of Nate. Thank you for sending one in, dude. Appreciate you. But based on what I've heard, not just the 2 songs in the past week, but I've heard a few other Ministry tracks. I've just never been super keen on their sound. So gotta say a thumbs down for me personally. Well, actually, you know what? No Dub. That's what the song was called, right? That was Ministry's No Dub. I don't know if I ever put that in the chat or not. That's what it was, in case anybody is curious. Sorry, I meant to do that sooner. My bad. Yeah, Waffle House made you suspicious. I think it should make anybody suspicious. And there are some, don't get me wrong, like there are some bad songs on that Jonas Brothers album for sure. But hang on a sec. Hannah's at the gate of the door. What's up?
I just heard Waffle House when I walked by. I thought you were going to talk about that.
Oh, no. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah, Hannah and I tried. We were like, it was late last night. We were like, oh, Waffle House is open. We haven't been to Waffle House in years. Let's go to Waffle House. And we went, not thinking about the fact that, oh, it's a Saturday night. We pulled up in the parking lot and turned around almost immediately because it was packed. Absolutely fucking packed with what looked to be drunk college students. So we backed out of that parking lot very fast. And we were like, all right, well, nope, we tried. Anything you'd like to say to the chat, Hannah? No, I did not. Would you like to come tell them about your spider? No? You can tell them.
Look at my story.
All right. Hannah said to go to her Instagram and go look at her story. She caught a jumping spider. And is... It's helping her arachnophobia, she says. It was in her mailbox? Is that what you said? There was a jumping spider in her mailbox. No, Hannah does not have Baymax with her. I'm sorry. I know that somebody asked how Baymax was doing. How's Baymax? He's sleeping at the moment, but he did cut his foot open, unfortunately, the other day. Poor guy. He's got all these wooden ledges in his cage that he jumps around on. Like chinchillas love to like run and jump and climb and stuff like that. But he cut open one of his feet somehow on one of the rough edges. So I was up till like 5 a.m. a few nights ago, cutting up an old fleece and putting covers on all of the wood ledges so that he would have fleece on them. So that's my pet parent moment of the week. Shine a spotlight on me. But yeah, go to, did I put Hannah's? Yeah, I did. That's her Instagram, at Infinity on Hannah, if you want to see her spider pic. Spider Han. He jumped on your boob? The spider did? What the fuck? Why would I say that? Because that's what you said. Spider hand, indeed. All right, she's peacing out. I think. Thank you for sharing, babe. All right, Yumi at 6 is up next in the queue from Fusion Wolf. A smile to make you weaker at the knees. Hell of a title. A smile to make me weak at the knees. Good luck. Impossible challenge. Spider trying to steal my girl. It's Mr. Web your girl. Mr. Web Wild. Web Wide. Mr. Web Wide. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Steven. I did miss that. I saw it and I passed by it before I could even give it a second thought. Yes, I played Need for Speed Underground 2, but not nearly as much as the first Underground. So if I'm being quite honest with you, it's been over 10 years since I've played Underground 2. I should change that, though. If I saw a copy at one of the retro game shops that I go to occasionally, I wouldn't mind picking it up. I know I'm wearing an Atari hat right now, but I'm really not a huge gamer. Yeah, Bite My Tongue by You, Me, and Six is a good song. Waffle House is 24/7. Hey, it's going pretty good, Jamari. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I have, Philly. I haven't finished it, but I am loving it. The Resident Evil 4 remake. Resident Evil 4, for anyone who doesn't know, the original is my favorite game of all time. Chris Foster, I did hear that Gordon Lightfoot passed, but I'm not familiar with his music, unfortunately. I'm sorry. R.I.P. I know a lot of people were very upset about his loss. I'm probably unknowingly familiar with some of his songs. Yumi at 6, not bad. If that's a preview of new music from them, then, I mean, like, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been fully sold on them. I'm going to say positive meh. Like, it didn't necessarily grab me in the way that something like, say, Fast Forward, even a couple of albums ago did. Like, that track, I believe is that the one that's like, and pour some gasoline on. Like that, Fast Forward, and Straight to My Head on that album 6, I believe it was. There were some bangers. It surprised me, but they're kind of hit and miss overall, at least to my ears. All right, up next is one from Dayton Hamilton, Destroy Boys, Muzzle. Let's go. Destroy Boys, I know, have booked a lot of, have in the past at least. I've seen them on some pretty big tours in the scene. Muzzle, damn. Tough name. Not tonight, Nate. Not tonight, please. Next week when we do the worst songs stream. Tell us, Ratitude Dog. Tell us. The cage monster thing is a bitch. It helps if you can get a rocket launcher, because I just at some points have just got to be like, fuck it, I can't handle this. Just give me the easy way out. It's a little tough for me with this one because it feels like, at least on first impression, thank you, Dr. Theo. It feels at least on first impression a little surface level, like don't F with me. I'm not your doll or whatever. And it's like it's a good message, but at the same time, it's just in some ways a little all too familiar. Like, oh, I'm going off the leash. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be chained down. That was a quick song, though. Very punky. I'm going to say meh, personally. Not super, super crazy about it, but definitely not bad. I like the energy. All right, Cable B. Voyager Promise is up next. This is a band studio playthrough, so live. Those are always fun. I like those studio performance videos that a lot of bands will do from time to time. especially like right after an album comes out or something, just to get to see the vibes in the studio. Sounded like a Kids Bop version of Placebo. Jesus, that's a dagger. Yo, sounds good, Steven. See you for the Bad Song stream next week. Actually, we're getting Scott Pilgrim the anime with the original cast, so... Oh, I got you, dog, from Gratitude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip over your message there, but I see you. Thank you for sharing with us. I appreciate it. Eurovision. This came in 9th place yesterday. They're from Perth, according to Cable B. Came in 9th in Eurovision this year. Good for them. Yeah, I'll be honest, I did not follow any of the Eurovision coverage. Whoa! That would have been fun to see. Little death growl rolling in there, casually at Eurovision. Hell yeah, Australia. Thank you, Kyle. Nate, you said, I feel like John would enjoy the Scott Pilgrim movie. You mean the one that oh man, that's one of my top 10 favorite movies ever made. I have if I haven't expressed my love for Scott Pilgrim publicly enough, I wear a Scott Pilgrim shirt sometimes. It's right over there in the closet. Got it. I got 2 copies of it. I had a scratched up version on Blu-ray, but then I ended up picking up the it's not a box set. It's in like a metal casing, special packaging edition Scott Pilgrim Blu-ray. It's actually probably, I don't typically rewatch movies over and over again, but that's probably one of the movies that I have seen the most in my life. I remember getting so hyped for Scott Pilgrim after seeing the trailer with the Prodigy's Invaders Must Die in the trailer, and it sold me on it. I was so excited. I was working at a movie theater at the time. I went to go see it, and it was amazing. I loved it. Still one of my all-time favorite movies. It holds up. And I get the Culkins confused. It's not the same Culkin brother from Succession, is it? I don't think it is. There's Rory and there's Kieran. I think Rory Culkin is the one that's in Scott Pilgrim, and then you've got Kieran Culkin, both brothers to Macaulay Culkin, obviously from Home Alone, and Richie Rich, and that one Google commercial. It is iconic. Oh, nice, Dayton. I have that same pressing, I believe. I got the red vinyl. Ooh. Little guitar in there. Ooh. Take me to space. See, yeah, it's Rory. There you go. I was like, that's not the same guy from Succession. I get them confused. Hey, thank you, Misa Life, for adding another one. That was good. I'll be quite honest, Australia. You're on your game. We've seen that Australia clearly has so much talent flooding out of it, but at the same time, that's what they chose to represent their country this year. I think that's really cool. They came in 9th, so congratulations to them, and definitely a thumbs up from me. All right, let me approve this next batch here. We're starting off with the Yeah Yeah Yeahs Cheated Hearts from Life of Nate. And then we got Mr. Drown, Dayton Hamilton, Dr. Theo, Kyle Hommel, and Miss a Life in the queue. This is a great track from Show Your Bones. It is underrated. Sending some positive vibes with some yeahs. This album is fantastic and underrated. This was my introduction to the band. I saw the music video for Gold Lion on Fuse, was hooked, checked out the CD from my local library, and I think it was probably like later in the year 2006, but it was definitely 2006. Got into that album around the time of its release. I still really like it. It might be my favorite from them, but at the same time, I don't know. I really love It's Blitz. That might be my favorite from them. Shout out Hot Fuzz. It's been a while since I've seen it. I've only seen it once. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. I went to broadcasting school. Not even joking. In college, that's what I did. I think it gives me a distinctness on YouTube, you know? I just have a certain radio DJ type of cadence. Not just DJ, but just a host type of vibe. I think it suits me. A lot of people weren't crazy about this album because it was a lot more, I guess, polished or harnessed than Fever to Tell, but I think it's great. Like, come on. You can't deny these flamboyant little riffs here. Little squeals, Karen O, tearing into it. I would have to see Hot Fuzz again before I could say for sure if I like it more than Shaun of the Dead. Interesting songs, if those are the only ones you've heard from is Mr. Drown. Ceilings and Sacrilege? Do you only listen to S songs from them? S tier only? Shout out to Hot Takes, Mr. Drown. What's my favorite Depeche Mode album and why is it Violator? It's between Violator, Black Celebration, and Music for the Masses. That's probably my top three. Would I say Violator's my favorite? I would probably give it the edge. Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. I kind of get it, though, Dog from Attitude. I do. Music for the Masses and Black Celebration both give it a run for its money in my eyes. Such a bop. I think I generally agree with you guys on it not being one of Edgar Wright's best movies, but again, I haven't seen it in a long time, and I've only seen it once, Hot Fuzz. I just love how freely the guitars ring out here, too. Fantastic jam. One of the best songs on the album, for sure. Definitely in my top three. I went back to that album not that long ago. I think it was over the holidays, over New Year, sometime around New Year's. I think I went back through most of their discography except for Mosquito. All right, here's Bloodshot, some more new Inner Shikari. What's up, Tyler? So Mr. Drown said, one of the only few good songs on the album, but my favorite, gives off Prodigy. Hey, we were just talking about the Prodigy. Right on. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about the album. Inner Shikari, I will say, are one of those bands that are just never afraid to take a gamble. I could have easily had them on the last SOS about bands who reinvented their sound. Kind of sounds a little Bring Me the Horizon-ish. Yeah, R.I.P. Keith Flint from The Prodigy, for sure. Legend. Ready to hit the rave. Me and the boys going to hit the raves. Let's go. Thought he said on God at first. On God, I cannot move. Hey, thank you, Jason. Cheers. I haven't seen At World's End. That would have been hilarious if he just directed Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I haven't noticed that, no. Like, does anybody else get the Bring Me vibes? Like, I think it's mainly in the slower parts. It almost sounds like it's a Ollie Sykes nod. Okay. Enter Shikari. They've been playing the wild card for a while now, and I think sometimes it really does work out for them. I mean, The Great Unknown, some of the tracks on that album they put out in 2020, they kind of had an electrifying quality to them. It felt like the band was a bit re-energized. Unfortunately, here, I feel like there's a lot of like idea throwing at the wall going on, you know what I mean? Like, let's see what sticks in the studio and just keep it wild and unhinged as possible. And sometimes it works out. I think that definitely, I don't know. I mean, Set Me on Fire, for as much as I don't like certain parts of the song, it's an interesting tune. Like, I can at least respect what they're doing, even if I don't think it's for me. That's the best thing that I can say. I'm going to hit Enter Shikari with a meh on that one, but it's more of a positive meh. I promise. All right, let's see what Dr. Theo sent us here. This is Igor with 3 R's, Cheval. Pause de Cheval? Sounds like it. It caught me off guard, I'm not going to lie. Here's a song from my favorite prog brand. My favorite prog brand. Yeah, guys, what's your favorite prog brand? Mine is Prada. I haven't heard of Igor. I know Igor by Tyler, the Creator. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Nothing has outdone the spark for me. That's your favorite from them? Yes, I have heard that, Tom. I like the I do like the Hot Mulligan album. Hannah and I listened to it for the first time yesterday, and I think she wants to get one of the, she liked the vinyl variants they had. We might pick one up. They are getting very popular. I'm happy for them. Hot Mulligan are pretty awesome. I'll probably listen to it again tonight. Woo! Wowzers. I feel like I'm listening to the Inspector Gadget theme song on crack. Hey, welcome, Ace Human. Glad to greet you with something you love. Break out, turn my accordion. Na, 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 turn my accordion. Look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I play accordion. Oh. The best username of the night goes to Smashmouth Forever 420. Thank you. Doing some sick things with that fucking hammered on bass. Go Gadget Cokehead. This makes me want to head out to sea with a fucking bump of coke in my system. Mama from MCR vibes. Is this Liza Minnelli? I just want to call you my sweetheart. Mr. Bungle vibes. I could see that, Ascension. From my buddy Viral Rack is a big Mike Patton fan. So I could see that from what I've sampled, from what he showed me a little bit of their stuff. Thank you, that dude. All right, let's go. Some Silver Sun pickups from their last album. Their last effort, I didn't give it a ton of spins, but I thought it was solid. I really did. I thought it was definitely better. The name of the album before that is evading me. Maybe Widow's Weeds. I think that was the name of the one before that. I was not crazy about that outside of a few tracks like Freakazoid and It Doesn't Matter Who We Are. It Doesn't Matter Why. Yeah. A couple of good tunes, but not much that really latched onto my subconscious. There's been a few from this new one, like Hidden Moon, I thought was a really good track. I think Scared Together, the lead single, grew on me a lot. Let's see how much I remember Empty Nest. I think I do. I want to say I remember this being another one of my favorites on the album, but it's been a second. Let me jog my memory. MGK just got requested. Hey, oh, God. Is that in the queue? Yep. Oh, boy. With Corday. That could be interesting. We'll see. That could either be a train wreck or... We'll see. I like Silver Sun pickups. They're one of those bands where they have the distinct honor of having a few songs probably in my top like 200 songs ever, but I'm still like not in love with them as a band, and I don't think they're very good live. Brian, his last name's evading me, but Brian from Silver Sun Pickups, their lead vocalist, he just sounds really rough live. He was on my Rockstar vocalists who kind of suck live list, unfortunately. Their first EP is really good. Kissing Families. But my Panic Switch, an all-time favorite. Lazy Eye, one of my first, just obsession songs ever. I agree with you, Jason. Panic Switch is one of my favorites of all time as well. It's kind of got a chill atmosphere to it. This isn't the song I was thinking of, though, initially. Is this I think this might be the next single. I might have heard this on the radio recently. Yeah, it's a little bit more of like a sultry atmosphere that I remember it being. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those songs that will click more for me with time because I actually do feel like I'm digging it more now than I did on my initial listens, just reminding myself of what song this was. Like I said, I think I had it confused. My wires were crossed as to which one it was off of that album. Yo, have a good night, dog, from Ratitude. Absolutely. Yeah, AJR binge next time. Do not, never stop partying. Have a good one.
I think I'm crossing wires. How'd we get here? How'd we get here? Did we get here on our own?
Yeah, I could see Naked and Famous vibes. Especially, I'm over here looking at the single art with it. You know, I can kind of get that from that. I don't know why, but that looks like something Naked and Famous would do for a audio or lyric video upload. That aesthetic. Ah, damn, that's one of the best parts of the song, too, from what I remember. That is a thumbs up for Empty Nest by Silver Sun Pickups. Thank you, Dayton. I need to go back to that album sometime. Oh, God, that is a vibe shift. Hold on. Let me simmer on down for a second. All right, I got to prepare for this. Straight to Your Face by Hatebreed. All right. So Kyle said that Ministry song inspired me to request some hardcore punk. Let's see if anyone in the chat recognizes this one from one YouTube. Okay, recognizes this one from another YouTube channel. All right, let's see. I have a guess because I know one dude that I can't stand in the scene that has multiple Hatebreed tattoos, as he always points out. Huh. Yeah, I got several concerts on the horizon. I just posted to my Instagram story the other day. The 3 that I've got on the radar right now. Boy Genius, The Smile, and the All-American Rejects, Wet Hot American Summer. I got the $25 all-in tickets the other day during Live Nation's Deals Week. Yeah, I'm sorry, low-key. And I swear I'm not just saying that because I think Finn McKenty fucking sucks, but I really don't think this is good. This sounds like Upset Stomach. For sure, Dayton. Absolutely, dude. Good to see you. Have a fantastic night, dude. As far as Hatebreed goes, do not have a fantastic night. No. That sounds like an upset stomach is probably the best description of that I appreciate that. All right, this next one, not available in my country, no worries. We will just get an alternate version of this. Misa Life, no worries. In honor of my Manic Street Preachers shirt, I appreciate that. Let's get it. This is a Design for Life. That sucks that the video is not available in the States. Need to crank my VPN on. Is that really Finn's intro song? Like, damn, I'm sorry, but my intro song's way better. Like, no cap. All cap, no facts on science, you know what I mean? I just listened to this album not long ago. This is Everything Must Go. I highly recommend it. It's the album that came after the Holy Bible, and I think it's probably their most well-known, so some of you might know this. everybody likes Finn. I know for a fucking fact that's not true. This is a Design for Life by Manic Street Preachers. Yes, Rob Scallon. I love UK music more, I think, overall. So I will never complain about that. I love the way that he sings that. Just kind of sails. Just kind of sails along, you know? It's so smooth. I have never interacted with Fenn. I can promise you it's not personal. I don't know. Trust me. I know lots of other YouTubers that can't stand the guy and probably won't say it publicly, but I don't really care because there's Unfiltered in the title of the stream. I don't think he's, just based on stuff that I know, even some behind the scenes shit, I just don't think he's the best guy out there. But at the same time, there's way worse people out there. I'm not going to waste my breath on it. I'm not going to be out here making, well, unless he did something insane, but I'm not planning to like make a fucking diss track or like a hate video against the guy. You know what I mean? Like, he can do his thing as much as I can do my thing. And that's where I'll leave it. I think that's all I need to say about it. I don't like Fenn. And I don't like his content. All right, sorry, this next one was throwing me off just because this one was region locked, but I think this one should work fine. The Scratches. This should be from Jason Stuber. My favorite Preacher song is Motorcycle Emptiness. Nice. I don't know if I've heard some. I don't know. Maybe I've heard. I guess I haven't seen a ton of like top 10 lists or anything on Street Preachers because stateside, they're just not well known, unfortunately. Never really broke out of the UK, unfortunately, in terms of popularity and shit. He gives Ronnie Radke a giving him slack is a kind way of putting it. Well, for sure, Philip. No problem at all. So Jason said this is a local band, one that I wouldn't have known about if not for one of the members being a YouTuber I follow. Very pop punk sounding. I'm curious if you think this is good or not. The Scratches FOMO. I kind of like that. That flows well. The Scratches. That's a nice name. FOMO. Fear of missing out. Let's go. Exactly, Nikolai. Exactly. We ain't all gonna get along all the time. It's fine. That's life. It's okay. We don't get hung up on it. I have, Duncan. It's been a while. I think I might have revisited part of it last year when I included the verb on an SOS. I'm going to be closing requests very soon here, guys. So if you want to submit something, let's go ahead and say last call, okay? It kind of jams. It's a little formulaic for me, but I don't think it's bad. I like some Mac DeMarco. Sure. Not going to listen to a 199 song album, though. Hell no. Not going to happen. kind of like the backing vocals, but overall the song is just, I feel like it's dragged down a little bit with the lead beat being that it just sounds dated to me. It sounds a little tired in that way. It sounds a little stiff to me. I'm going to say meh. I see some of the appeal there. I don't think it's bad at all. The composition is well enough on its own, I suppose, but I just don't think they sold it with near enough conviction for what it would take, I guess, to get me into it.
Right now. Today we have Corday stepping into Cypher.
Oh, God. Shall we pull up the video for this part? Oh.
Both of my lungs are in training. I'm burning pounds, but not inside a gymnasium. This off the cranium. This is a nuclear weapon. My bars are uranium.
Ugh.
Spit fire. This must be House of the Dragons. I'm a Targaryen. I don't deal with pussies. I'm not a veterinarian. I educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian. I got a lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial. I got a lot of mob ties. Put you up under the sea with Ariel. I got
Pitch you up under the sea with it. Okay, that one was kind of funny. But holy shit, this has been terrible so far. Some of these bars, like, what? Wow. What the fuck?
I'm a Targaryen. I don't deal with pussies. I'm not a veterinarian.
I don't deal with pussies. I'm not a veterinarian. Well, that just my day is ruined. I mean, you guys don't even need the lyrics. You'll hear it.
But I might educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian. I got a lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial. I got a lot of mob ties.
I got a lot of skater homies that'll hit a ramp and do a varial. Like, okay, dude, sick. Like, thanks for a weird flex, but all right. Okay.
Under the sea with Ariel. I got syrup in my cereal. Yeah. I blow an O like a Cheerio. I shook his hand but didn't like his vibe, so I use antibacterial. I'm too sick.
I used antibacterial and then Corday with the on God ad lib. Like, come on, dude. Like, this is so bad. I'm not even like, I didn't even like, okay, you know, like if this gets clipped and sent out there, like somebody sent this to me, okay, like I didn't seek it out, like I've been trying to go on a little MGK hiatus, but like, good God, he just whips out the pistol and starts shooting at his own feet like every single time. Inspirational, spiritual, lyrical miracle.
Must be a disease because the weight of my competition keep on trying but dying. I'm telling you, this is a burial.
I must be a disease is the most accurate thing I think I've heard him ever say on a track. I must be a disease. Yeah. I thank you for finally staring in the mirror.
Bacterial. I'm too sick, no venereal. But I must be a disease because the weight of my competition keep on trying but dying. I'm telling you, this is a
like. Please stop calling yourself a venereal disease. Like that's Lil Wayne, 6'7", or no, what Lil Wayne song is that? Where he's like, I'm a venereal disease. That's something off Carter 3. Oh, it's a Millie. Ugh.
burial. There you go, laying 6 feet while I stand 6'6", and these new kicks sitting in a double R with the double X roof print. Cigar in my mouth at the cover of the blueprint. The slap of interior is animalistic. My middle finger's a characteristic. You hear his voice in my lower.
My middle finger's a characteristic. My middle finger's a characteristic. How many of his fans do you think are just like rushing out to go get that tatted right now? Like, holy shit, bro. My middle finger's a characteristic. You wouldn't understand.
It's my competition. I'm cannibalistic. How can I be Homo sapien? I'm a fucking alien. How the fuck?
Stop. It's making me mad. It's making me a little mad. Not gonna lie.
Could you say that I fell off? I just sold out a stadium. Crazy I didn't have a date to prom, cause now I'm like, look who I'm marrying. I came out of Cleveland and now the time zone I'm in is Australian. Wait.
Well, we're out here praising the Australians earlier. Don't you dare put that on their plate, MGK. Don't you dare. Keep my continent's name out your fucking mouth.
Last week it was London, had Skepta at the function. Wembley in a shutdown pre-show when we backstage and you know what we crumpling. Stepped out cause the man them thought he was a big dog, so I had to sun him. Test me and they spray like jet
How's he
skis, turn it to a
posing, dude?
dance
That's
off,
all he does. It's a lifestyle.
Can I be misogynistic? I love all my bitches. Grandma used to whoop a nigga with switches. That was way before the switches. I was just talking to Kels and he told me pull up at the crib, he gon' throw on the beat. Yeah.
Well, Corday, there at the end, not exactly giving us a grand all-star entrance with the misogynistic bar. How can I be misogynistic? I love my bitches. Ha 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 ha. Jesus. I feel compelled to outbid the person. Yeah, that's how we need to start conducting these streams. Just... we need a virtual audience, and then people can raise their signs to outbid and overrule and veto song requests. MGK's in the queue. I volunteer as tribute. Not for this current song on screen. Obviously, I haven't heard it yet. MGK's little freestyle there. Eesh. Didn't deserve that beat. That's all I'm going to say.
Girls have called me fat wreck, but now I win. We don't do this for the motherfucking fame. That's so fucking lame. Top rappers just get the fuck out of our way.
So that dude sent this one in. Heard Fat Mike talking about these guys with such enthusiasm that I had to check them out. Their record, This Is a Crime Wave, is wild. Hold up. Well, that is a unique voice right there. Holy shit, that delivery. Unparalleled. What? Did he? Well, that made me that's a little uncomfortable. Fuck. Especially depending on the context of that.
Cause you gon' serve a third of your fucking life. Trying to keep that hot boy. Got you another strike. Fucking with that hot boy. Easy as Eric Wright.
Co-defendants featuring the doc.
Moon and suns. Sovereign watching my problems burn. 1,000,000,000 on a bunch of bad bitches who gag his ass snitching.
That sounds like Batman. Last call for requests, by the way, guys. We've only got one more left in the queue for now. That was wild, I'll give you that, but damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, last call for requests. If you want to sneak something in, you can. If not, we're nearing completion because next week, this one's going to be a little shorter. Next week, we got the worst song stream. And I'm going to have to prepare for that one mentally. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Okay? I know right now you can't tell. Okay. That last one, I don't even know what to rate, man. I think maybe I don't know. That might be one of those ones that I'd have to hear again, but it did feel a little try-hard to me, if I'm honest. I don't know if I can go full thumbs down, but like, I don't know. I'm going to have to pull the meh trigger on it. I got to do it to it. I'm sorry. All right, Josiah Keenan sent us this next one. This is Eliza and the Delusionals, who we have listened to before. I believe I really enjoyed one of the songs that we got from Eliza and the Delusionals. This is Give You Everything. Listened to this recently on my Spotify Discovered, and I thought it was a fun little pop tune. Would like to hear your thoughts. All right, let's do it. Got to bring the entire alcohol supply. That's the thing, man. That's gonna be tricky because okay, so next Friday, my best friend's wife is now it's her birthday, and we're gonna go out that night. That'll be twice in a weekend that I'm drinking, and I'm in my 30s now, guys. I'm old man mode. If I drink twice in a weekend, I might die. We'll see how hard I end up going Friday, and then we'll figure something out for Sunday, okay? But I know that there will at least be some drinks involved. It's going to have to be. Hey, thank you, Mr. Drone. Tossing a closer at us. Hey, JCK, what's up, dude? It reminds me a little bit of Pale Waves in terms of like the vocal for some reason. Not bad, but compared to the other Eliza and the Delusionals track that I remember hearing, let me see if I can figure out which one that was. This one just feels a little too safe for me. Pull Apart Heart. That was the song. This was the one that I know from Eliza. Yeah, I gotta say I much prefer that to that one. That was not bad, but for me, I'm gonna say it's a positive meh. Positive match. I kind of shrug at it a little bit. It's not bad. It's not bad. It really isn't. Nice enough little pop song, but I just don't. I don't know. I'm glad you guys dug it though. Anything I missed that was good? I mean, yeah. Let's go to the saves real quick. You know, while we're here, I saved a slowly song to remind myself about something to check out, but that was not submitted. I got a few saves here. We got Sacred Skin, Far Away. I think Jason put that one in. I think that's still my favorite from the night. Suburbia by Press Club, I saved. Charlie Bronson by Black Honey. We got some saves, and let's see what we're going out on here. I know this next band is from North Carolina. Rainbow Kitten Surprise, Drop, Stop, and Roll. This is going to be our closing track for the evening, most likely. And I tell you what, you want to do a little rapid fire Q&A, guys, from this one before we sign off this evening? Let's do it. Let's put on the song and hit me in the chat if you got any. You got Q's, I got A's. So Mr. Drown said, nothing special, but I think it's a solid vibe for a closer. Much love. Cheers to you, Mr. Drown. Thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Much appreciated. Much love. Orange to match the vibe of the single cover here. Drop, stop, roll. Yeah, surprisingly in the clear tonight somehow, Shooting Films. YouTube loves to be inconsistent. I have not heard. I haven't listened to Grandson in a hot minute. Worst band of the grunge big four. Oh God, don't do that to me. Don't do me like that. I can't say that worst applies to anybody, but I could say a least favorite maybe. God, even that, it feels wrong. I probably listen to Pearl Jam the least. I'll say that. This is a nice little vibe. Yeah, we passed the 2-hour mark this time, no problem. Without getting struck down, so thanks YouTube. I appreciate that. I needed that dub. Needed you to give me that one. Nice. This kind of has a calming quality to it. I've heard some of Rainbow Kitten's Surprises songs. I've just never I don't know. Maybe I haven't been checking out the right stuff. It's been a while, I will say that. I know we got one on stream, but other than that, since I've heard a full album or anything, it's been years. I know they did a big old Red Rock show that looked exciting. I know they've got a very dedicated kind of... Are they still kind of yeah, they're an underground success story, kind of. They broke out, obviously, big enough to play Red Rocks, but I don't think that they're like a household name or anything. Yeah, I would give that a light thumbs up, Mr. Drown. Thank you for sending us that vibe to possibly close out our evening on here. Let's turn to the chat one last time to see what you guys are saying before we head out. Oh, yeah. It's only been... It hasn't been that long since I made that video, Blaze. I'm... With Nickelback, you know what I mean? I'm probably not going to be drawn to a lot of the new stuff that they release. I know for a fact that nostalgia plays a factor in my enjoyment of some of their stuff. But at the same time, yeah, I will go out of my way to be I don't know. I mean, I think the tides have changed in the conversation at this point. You know what I mean? For a while, it was Nickelback hate. Oh, we hate this as the worst band in the world. Then there was the ironic enjoyment of Nickelback. And then there's now, I think this phase that we're in where we're admitting it's fine. No one's come on. Only God can judge me. Got to get that tattoo with a fucking Nickelback lyric under it. No, I think more people are willing to say how they feel about Nickelback, and that's a good thing. Say what you like, say what you don't like. I probably won't agree. I might agree. I totally might, but I totally might not. There's an interesting episode of SOS that's going to close out May that I am interested to see how you guys respond to. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything as to who is on the list, and I know that the title is a little... I don't know if clickbait is the right word, because obviously you're always trying to get a catchy title. But the title is going to be something like Bad Bands with One Great Album. And great maybe isn't the best word, but it's the best way to sum it up, because good isn't strong enough. So, because I think there are some bad bands that have some solid albums, like Maroon 5, for example. That's one that just pops off the top of my head for a good top 40 example. Their first two albums, and I mean parts of Overexposed, there's parts of their first 4 albums, I guess Hands All Over, Overexposed, that I think it's got some good songs on it, but they're not great overall, but still. Nickelback is being redeemed. They're a B tier. Yeah, exactly. And there's nothing wrong with your B movies, you know? Not a shout out to Jerry Seinfeld. Actual your B grade horror flicks and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with some B bands. It's okay. Be a B boy. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. My voice is fractured because I spent the day talking. I hope you guys have had a happy Mother's Day if you celebrated with a mom in your life, a mother figure, anything like that. I will see you guys next week on stream with the search for the worst. Wish me luck for my sanity and for you guys too. You're going to be there. So look forward to that. Look forward to another episode of SOS next week. Probably some more stuff on Beyond. If you're not subscribed to my second channel, Beyond ARTV, hit it up. I've uploaded more than I've uploaded in a while there, and I'm trying to keep up that momentum. Vinyl updates coming soon. Stay tuned. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you guys for the well wishes. I appreciate you as always. Thank you to everybody who hung out in the chat, and especially to those of you who went out of your way to submit and send in songs. Thank you for your submissions and your donations, and I will see you guys next time.